as I was saying, I spoke
Yeah.
to Jenna about this. When we rated that clean, quote, clean property, we got 44 class 2s. Now,
Yep.
give me your top 3 gangs. And with top 3, I don't mean the gangs you like the most. I mean highest firepower. The biggest, yes.
Yeah. Besties, Hydra, Mana.
Okay, I'm glad all 3 of us agree on that one.
Yeah.
Now, we got 44 class 2s out of their quote-unquote clean property. When we rated the hounds, we got 57 class 2s. Or 57 guns.
That's crazy,
so,
right?
There's
They've
no
definitely
way
got more
in hell.
stashes.
Yes, exactly. There's no way in hell that you're telling me that the Besties, probably the biggest gang in the city, I would put Besties at top 1. I would put Besties 100% on the 1. There's no way you're telling me that they have less than the fucking hounds. They're puppies.
Nope.
Compared to them. So yeah, I'm aware that they have more. Finding that is gonna be another issue.
Yeah.
There is a warehouse, I think she still owns it, owned by Daisy Ortiz that I was looking at for a while. You reviewed that warrant for me ages ago when you were still LSPD, you know, and you were still home. Power Street 9.
Yeah.
You know, when you were still at home.
Okay.
So that's something to look at. Now obviously I don't know if they have guns in there at all. I know they have access to it based on my previous search warrant that you've obviously seen.
Yeah.
But I definitely do not expect these 44 guns to be a big hit. I more so expect everything else that we found to be a big hit.
Is that the one that Michael Barzin blew up?
Yes.
Yeah. They've got to, man. Like,
yeah.
It's the only other place that I know we've seen them go in and out of, other than that place that Rupert had found, you know?
Yeah.
It's just
such a great find. I just think, and I've said this to the chief because I've had the chief come to me when we were in the middle of like having a gang-related shooting like every 30 minutes. He said, well, we gotta put a stop to it, and we put a stop to it by taking their guns. And I said, well, chief, respectfully, I don't think it matters if we raid them and take all their guns because they're just gonna get new guns. We need to take out the suppliers, right? I think that is what matters. That is what we are working on, and I think that is one step of what we did yesterday, because we think that in that property they were manufacturing magazines. Now we didn't get a blueprint, but we do think that is what they were doing in there. And in fact, there's a notebook that we found that quite literally said, if there's nothing written here, make these magazines and these magazines and these magazines. Like,
So this is what I wanted to talk to you about. I looked in there and it's standard weaponry for an OIS for an entire gang to shoot you. I don't think there was anything out of the ordinary. The sheer amount of fucking magazines though, holy shit. Like, it's crazy that there was a lot of magazines in there. No, I haven't. No. I'm on about the stuff from today from the OIS. Like, they've got stacks of fucking magazines still. So they definitely have another. That adds towards them definitely being a supplier. I think they must have, very much have another stash house, obviously with weaponry in too, but they've obviously got a hell of a lot of magazines because that was crazy. Like, I looked and I expect to see like at least 1 to 2 firearms each, but there was multiple rows of magazines, and I'm used to arresting people with maybe 3 magazines, 3 or 4 per weapon, but this looked like more than that.
Yeah, you should, do you know the evidence locker from what we got yesterday?
No, I can't remember it.
Okay, I'll give it to you. You should look at it, and you should read the notebooks. Like, some of them are actually incredibly interesting.
Okay.
Let me
I'm coming in early tomorrow, so I will do that tomorrow, but I'll make a note of the number.
It is going to be, oh god, if only I knew who put it up. 1 second. It is going to be 28417.
Alright, got it. I'll have a look at that tomorrow morning, and I work shift 3, so it should be quiet.
Okay, perfect. We do have a subpoena for every single notebook in there, so you can read every single one of them. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, have a look at that, and if you have any questions, I'll be on duty. Usually when I am on duty, which is about like 3-ish hours before the meeting, and I can
Yeah.
answer any and all questions that you have. As you're a high command, you are entitled to it.
Thanks. All right, appreciate you. Yeah, I think this was a revenge thing, you know. They just shot from a jewelry store, just outright shot officers, and fled to LSIA. But thankfully, we were able to get there quick enough and stop them from setting up. So the first person that got up onto the Pegasus hangar was shot at the top of the ladder and went down. So then they had to scramble, and they were all on foot, like in LSIA on the runways and stuff. There was just one guy at the very end who was managed to, like run around and get mobile in a car. We think there was one outstanding, but we couldn't locate that body. They were down at some point, but we just couldn't find them. So
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
a bit of a
I'm
wild
glad to
one.
hear that because I did feel bad that we couldn't break off of a tier T like op that we want. It was just very important, and like we were being,
No, it's fine.
shot and everything. Listen, if you want, I know we haven't really been coming to you guys about it. Obviously, deputies have been involved in them. But if you want, I'll catch you up on it all tomorrow on everything that's been happening.
Yeah, we can have a chat tomorrow. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. That sounds great. Okay.
Alright, perfect. Alright,
All
I'll
right,
see
you
you
have a good
tomorrow.
night. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.